The evidence that stunned basketball fans dropped without warning as the Indiana Fever's rookie sensation delivered a statement performance that left the basketball world struggling to process what they had just witnessed. When everyone thought the rookie sensation might be struggling, when the doubters started whispering, when the pressure was at its peak, that's exactly when Caitlin Clark decided to remind everyone why she's the most electrifying player in women's basketball. Clark, whose meteoric rise from Iowa College superstar to WNBA phenomenon has captivated audiences nationwide, faced the championship-caliber New York Liberty in a high-stakes showdown that would redefine her rookie season narrative. The implications of this performance reach far beyond a single game, potentially reshaping the entire WNBA landscape and silencing critics who questioned if Clark could dominate at the professional level. The Indiana Fever walked into this matchup knowing they had everything to prove. Clark's previous encounter with the Liberty had set the stage for this dramatic rematch, with fans and analysts alike wondering if the rookie could adjust to the defensive schemes that had limited her effectiveness in their first meeting. The pressure was immense, not just from opponents, but from the weight of expectations that follow a player who has been labeled generational since her college days. Early in the contest, signs of struggle emerged. Kennedy Burke, who had been shooting an unprecedented 60% from three-point range this season, missed her first three-pointer after making 7 consecutive shots across previous games. The rhythm appeared disrupted, shots weren't falling, and tension permeated the arena as the Fever struggled to find offensive cohesion. For a moment, it seemed the narrative of rookie limitations might prevail. The Liberty seized this opportunity, executing their game plan with precision. Their defense locked in, threatening to run away with the game as the crowd grew restless. The energy shifted palpably until something remarkable began unfolding before their eyes. This is where legends are born, not when everything goes perfectly, but when adversity strikes and greatness responds. There's something about elite players. They don't stay down long, and Caitlin Clark isn't just elite, she's in a category all her own. The transformation began subtly but unmistakably as Clark brought the ball down court with that signature pace that makes defenders nervous. Scanning the floor and reading the defense, you could almost see the wheels turning in her head, processing information at speeds that separate the good from the great. Clark initiated her takeover with a signature sequence. A devastating crossover followed by a spin move that left defenders helpless as she finished against elite competition. This wasn't merely skill. It was basketball intelligence executed with ice-cold precision under immense pressure. Aaliyah Boston wasn't open inside. The Liberty had that covered, but Clark saw something else entirely, creating space where none existed. This spatial awareness, this ability to manufacture opportunities from seemingly nothing is what makes her special. The real fireworks were just beginning. Clark spotted up from the left wing and launched a perfect three-pointer that found nothing but net. The crowd erupted, but she wasn't finished. Feeling the momentum shift, Clark demanded the ball again, this time launching from well beyond the arc with perfect rotation and arc. The shot dropped cleanly, followed by yet another long-range three in quick succession. Suddenly, Indiana was right back in the game, trailing by just 2 points as the momentum completely shifted. You could feel the electricity in the arena, that palpable sense that something special was unfolding. In a stunning display of audacity, Clark cleared out against former MVP Breanna Stewart, one of the league's premier defenders, stepped back, and launched a three-pointer directly over her as if she weren't even there. The Fever players recognized what was happening, clearing out that side of the floor to give Clark space to work. They knew what was unfolding. This was Caitlin Clark in complete takeover mode. And when she reaches that state, teammates simply get out of the way and let her cook. The sheer confidence required to execute such a shot against that level of competition signaled that this wasn't just any performance. Watch the reaction between players. Even Stewart, one of the game's greatest, could only laugh in disbelief at the audacity and execution she was witnessing. That moment encapsulated everything that makes Clark special: the fearlessness, the skill, and the competitive fire that burns within her. The supporting cast elevated their play alongside their star. Kelsey Mitchell utilized her explosive speed to attack the rim and draw fouls. The chemistry between Mitchell and Clark was evident. Basketball poetry in motion as Mitchell made perfect cuts and Clark threaded needlepoint passes. This wasn't just the Caitlin Clark show, though she was certainly the headliner. Great players make their teammates better, and Clark's gravity on the court created opportunities for everyone wearing a Fever jersey. Aaliyah Boston dominated the paint with veteran-level ball fakes that got defenders leaning before driving the opposite direction. She made it look effortless. Fake left, drive right, finish through contact, displaying basketball IQ well beyond her years. Defensively, Boston came up with crucial stops, including a pivotal tie-up when Indiana desperately needed possession. Her ability to secure tough rebounds and immediately find open teammates showcased the complete skill set that makes her a cornerstone of this franchise. The Clark-Boston connection represents the future of this organization, a foundation upon which championships can be built. Sydney Colson provided the steady veteran presence every championship team requires. In her 11th year out of Texas A&M, Colson found the right passes, made smart plays, and delivered the stabilizing influence that doesn't appear in box scores, but proves invaluable in high-pressure situations. Championship teams need this blend of youthful talent and veteran savvy, the perfect balance of exuberance and experience. The psychological warfare became evident as Clark's hot streak continued. The Liberty's body language shifted noticeably. More timeouts were called, discussions grew heated, and doubt visibly crept into their expressions. This wasn't merely scoring. This was Clark systematically breaking her opponent's will with each made basket, each precision assist, each defensive read. Basketball at this level is as much mental as physical, and Clark was winning both battles simultaneously. The crowd transformed from nervous energy to electric anticipation. Every time Clark touched the ball, the arena buzzed with possibility. This symbiotic relationship between player and audience created a feedback loop of energy that only materializes during truly special basketball moments. The fans weren't just watching greatness, they were participating in it, becoming part of a collective experience that transcends ordinary sports entertainment. As crunch time arrived, the stage was set for greatness to emerge. New York missed 7 consecutive shots, 7, as Clark sensed blood in the water. She challenged defenders fearlessly before delivering another three-pointer that served as the dagger. The way she stepped into that shot with complete confidence despite defensive pressure and perfect follow-through was textbook excellence. Each basket wasn't just points on the scoreboard, it was a statement declaring, "This is my moment and there's nothing you can do about it." Mitchell delivered another clutch shot from the corner, technically a long two-pointer, but the confidence with which she stepped in and drained it under pressure demonstrated the clutch gene that defines championship teams. Boston continued imposing her will inside, using size and strength to finish through contact and earn trips to the free throw line. Her versatility shone through as she drove from the perimeter, rather than working exclusively with her back to the basket, growth and adaptation that signals her development as an elite player. What began as an 11-1 run transformed into something far more significant. This wasn't simply about winning a game. This was Caitlin Clark, proving that all the hype, expectations, and pressure accompanying her generational talent label were entirely justified. In sports, there are moments that transcend the immediate competition, moments that become reference points in a player's career. This was one of those moments for Clark. The implications extend beyond statistics. Against a championship-caliber team featuring elite defenders and veteran leadership, Clark demonstrated complete command of every aspect of the game, playmaking early, scoring when needed, and floor generalship in crucial moments. This comprehensive performance showcased her complete skill set, not just as a scorer, but as a basketball player in the fullest sense of the term. Throughout this comeback, Clark managed different facets of the game masterfully. Early on, she functioned as the playmaker, finding open teammates and maintaining offensive flow. When scoring became imperative, she transformed into a gunslinger, confidently launching from anywhere on the court. In those final crucial moments, she became the floor general, controlling pace and making intelligent decisions that prioritized team success. This adaptability, this chameleon-like ability to become whatever her team needs in any given moment, is the hallmark of transcendent players. She managed the clock wisely in closing minutes, prioritizing winning basketball over statistical padding, the hallmark distinction between good players and true greats. This maturity and situational awareness separates Clark from talented players who haven't yet learned to harness their abilities toward the ultimate goal, winning. Veterans spend years developing this game management skill. Clark displays it naturally in her rookie season. As the final buzzer sounded, the contrast between teams told the complete story. Indiana stood confident and ready for whatever challenges lay ahead, while New York appeared shell-shocked, as if hit by a freight train named Caitlin Clark. The psychological impact of such a performance extends beyond this single game. It plants seeds of doubt that may bloom in future matchups. The Liberty now know what Clark is capable of when the lights shine brightest. This performance wasn't merely about making shots or accumulating statistics. It was definitive proof that Clark belongs on the biggest stage, capable of carrying a team when stakes are highest, and that comparisons to basketball's greatest players might not be hyperbole after all. The trajectory of her career remains unwritten, but performances like this suggest the ceiling may be even higher than initially projected. The basketball world has been put on notice. Caitlin Clark isn't just living up to the hype, she's exceeding it. When lights shine brightest, when pressure mounts highest, when everyone watches to see if she'll deliver, that's precisely when she performs at her best. This psychological fortitude cannot be taught. It's innate, and it's what separates good players from legends. This wasn't just a comeback, it was a statement. This wasn't just a victory, it was validation. This wasn't just a game, it was a glimpse into the future of women's basketball, and that future is blindingly bright, with Caitlin Clark leading the way. Her impact extends beyond statistics to include how the game is perceived, marketed, and appreciated by an ever-expanding audience. As we reflect on this performance, we're reminded why sports captivate us so completely. It's these moments of individual brilliance, of human potential realized under immense pressure, that transcend the game itself. Caitlin Clark didn't just win a basketball game. She created a memory, a reference point, a moment that fans will discuss for years to come. The evidence is undeniable. The verdict is clear. We are witnessing the emergence of a basketball icon whose impact will be felt for generations. The Caitlin Clark era has officially arrived, and if this performance is any indication, we're in for a spectacular show for years to come.